Hey, I'll explain in the next part of the video why I am sitting on a bed. But before you get into this video, I want to explain who this video is for. If you are a martial arts school owner and you are struggling to actually make profit and you feel like every month you work hard, you run Facebook ads, you do Google ads, you do all these different things, all these different growth strategies, maybe your martial arts school even grows, but your bank never does, and you never actually see, the fruits of your labor, then this video is definitely for you. I'm not going to speak anymore. Just enjoy the video. Hey, before I get started, two things. Number one, I'm in the middle of a house move at the moment. That's why I am sitting on a bed when I am recording this video. And number two, I've already shot this video once today and then the file corrupted. So I get to shoot it again. It's very late, but I want to get this video done anyway. So I'm going to do this video even though I look really tired. So just ignore how I look. Just take in the content. I promise you this video is going to really help you. So let's get into it. So realistically, this video is possibly going to completely change how you see things when it comes to pricing yourself as a martial arts school owner. Now, I don't own a martial arts school, so I can only show you cold, hard facts and statistics to show you why you might want to rethink your pricing. I'm going to get into that in a moment. I've got an absolutely incredible spreadsheet that I'm going to go through with you. Like it's absolutely going to change your the way you see things when it comes to making profits as a martial arts school. This is sort of what the spreadsheet looks like. I promise you it's going to change things for you. But before we get into that, I just want to cover something really quickly with you. So in everything, whether that's business, whether that's life, you are always in a position that you don't want to be in, whether that's you are currently single and you want to be in a relationship, whatever it is, you always want to cross a bridge to get to a position where you are happy. In today's video, what we are going to be covering is pricing. So currently you are in the position where you are charging whatever you are charging. And chances are when you are watching this video, you are at a point where you are charging a number in your martial arts school and you may be thinking about wanting to up that number. So whether you are a martial arts school owner that is charging £25 per month and you've been thinking for about the last year or so that you really want to up your prices to £35 per month, but for some reason you just are not doing that, this is probably going to be the video that finally gives you the kick to show you how big of a difference your life could genuinely be, your bank could genuinely be, if you just made that change. Or maybe you charge £45 and you want to up it to £60 per month, but for some reason you just haven't done that and you don't know why. It's because you haven't got a reason to do it. This video today is probably going to give you that reason, the kick up the arse to actually push you to potentially change your pricing. Or you might use this spreadsheet and realize that changing your pricing realistically isn't going to do too much for you. Now, the reason why I am making this video is because there are so many martial arts school owners who I speak to who feel like they are just spinning their wheels. You're spending more on Facebook advertising. You are spending more on Google ads, you are spending more on staff, you are spending more on all these different ways to try and get more members into your martial arts school. But for some reason, even though you are growing, you don't have any more money in the bank and you don't have the money there to be able to actually hire the staff that you want to hire so you can step away. I am hopefully going to give you the answer today as to how you can make potentially stepping away or just having more actual profit in your business more viable. Now, as I said, I am really tired, so explaining this spreadsheet might not be as perfect as I did it the first time earlier today, but I want to get this video out for you guys. So I'm just going to film it now and hopefully we still do it. So this spreadsheet that you are looking at right now is a spreadsheet that is going to show you the effects that charging more could have on your business. It's also going to give you the cold, hard truth of how your current pricing is affecting your martial arts school. So what we've got over here is we've got all of your costs. And over here, we've got how many new members you attracted last month, how much you charge on average per month, and also if you have an associated sign-up fee. Now, I'm going to fill this out with you. There's a copy of this spreadsheet below. This is basically going to tell you how much revenue you are generating, how much new revenue you are generating from new members each and every month. So let's fill this out and then you'll have a better understanding about how this spreadsheet actually works. If you can understand this, it's going to help you make more informed decisions when it comes to pricing and things like that. So first things first, I want you to look at last month. How many new members did you take on last month? I'm going to say, just so I can show you how this spreadsheet works, I'm going to say that the martial arts school that I'm imagining in my head only took on like 10 new members last month. Now, I'm also going to say that that martial arts school only actually charges like £25 per month for their classes. And all of a sudden, you can see that this spreadsheet is slowly changing. And I'll go through all of this in a moment. From there, does your martial arts school charge a sign-up fee? If your martial arts school does charge a sign-up fee, then I want you to put what that sign-up fee is here. I'm going to say this martial arts school in question doesn't charge a sign-up fee because they don't want to be too pushy when it comes to sales and things like that, so they have no sign-up fee. They took on 10 members last month and they charged £25 per month. So you can see this spreadsheet has already started to change. In month one, from these 25 members, they will get £250. In the first 2 months of these members coming on board, they'll get £500. In the first 3 months of these members coming on board, they'll get £750, £1,000, £1,250, and across 6 months of these 10 new members coming on board, they would get £1,500 off of these members. I hope that makes sense so far. Pretty easy maths. Cool. They don't charge a sign-up fee. Now, what I want you to do over here is I want you to put all of the costs associated with you actually getting new members. So don't put the costs of your rent, don't put your electricity, don't put your heating bill, don't put anything like that. Literally just put the costs that you have to, the money that you have to spend to get new members coming through the door. So I'm going to imagine that this martial arts school spent £220 on Facebook ads. They spent £25 on Google ads. They spent £50 on some leaflets. They have a guy in their gym who's calling the leads and texting the leads who they are paying £100 a month to, just as like an extra job. In fact, let's say that they're charging a little more than that. Let's say they're paying £200 a month to that person. And they are paying a marketing agency, let's say £400 a month to just run the Facebook ads for them. Now, I want you to obviously fill these out with what yours is. I want you to fill this out with what your costs are, obviously. And then at the bottom, it's going to give you what your costs are monthly. But we're obviously just using last month as an example to actually get members through the door. Literally put down any of your costs that get members. So anything that costs you money that helps you get members, put that here. Now, from here, as you can see, this side has stayed the exact same. Across 6 months from these 10 members coming in, your gross revenue, if you're a martial arts school owner charging £25 per month, you've just took on 10 members and you've got these sort of costs over here, you will get £1,500 gross revenue from these new members. But if we look over here, this tells a more bleak story. So in month one, this martial arts school owner will actually lose £645 based on the amount that they are spending to get new members and the amount that they are charging and how many new members they are taking on average each month. The next month, they would be down £395. In month 3, they would still be down £145 from this initial month's costings. And then in month 4 is when they finally break even and make a little bit of profit. Month 5, they make a little bit more profit. And then in month 6, they make a little bit more profit. What this shows us is this martial arts school owner who thinks he's taking on £1,500 revenue across 6 months is actually only taking on £605 profit across the 6 months that these members are with them, because they paid all of these out just to get these members to join in the first place. Now, why is this an issue, and why is this something that a martial arts school owner needs to take the time to calculate for themselves? Well, the reason is this martial arts school owner is down £645 in month 1. If he continues advertising in the exact same way, he's going to spend another £895 to be down another £645 for the following 10 people that join. And it's going to have a snowball effect. And this is why martial arts school owners can feel lost, feel trapped, and feel stuck, and feel like they're spinning their wheels, and feel like they're spending loads of money on advertising, but feel like they aren't actually profiting in any way, shape, or form. You know, we've had clients who have worked with us and added £80,000, £90,000 to their martial arts schools based on the members that have joined. Like, if that isn't happening to you, you feel like you're growing, but in no way, shape, or form are you actually making any more profit, and your bank isn't going up. This may be the reason why. Now, let me show you how, with just a few small changes, this could be a completely different picture. So let's imagine this martial arts school owner looked at these stats and they said, no, I'm not happy with these stats. I'm going to make a change. So let's imagine this martial arts school owner said, I'm no longer going to charge £25 a month. I'm underselling myself. I'm going to actually start charging £35 a month on average. That's how much I want to be charging. In fact, £37 a month. Let's go crazy. £37 per month they're going to start charging on average. What effect does that have? Well, straight away, you can see that this martial arts school owner would now be in profit from month 2. And in month 6, they would have made £1,325 profit on the members that joined. That's instead of the 605 that they were going to make instead. That small change has already amounted to that difference. Let's imagine they also said we're going to start charging a sign-up fee. We're going to start charging a sign-up fee of £40. Now, of course, these figures are assuming that they still take on the same amount of new members. But even if they didn't, even if they took on just 7 members instead, they would still get the same amount of profit as they did from the other one. Now, realistically, that sort of price change isn't really going to have that much of a difference on the actual sign-up rate. Now, of course, from there, that's one of the ways that you can change how much profit you're actually making. If I go over to this sheet over here, there's 2 different ways that you can obviously make more money from your members. You can increase how much you charge, whether that's sign-up fees, as I said, I'm tired, sign-up fees, or the monthlies. And what you can also do is you can decrease the cost of acquiring new members as a martial arts school. If you can do both of them, you're going to have a dramatic change to the amount of profit your martial arts school is actually making from each member. So, from each month, sorry. So maybe we go over here and we look at these costs and how much we're spending on these, and we think to ourselves, are all of these spends actually necessary? So first things first that I notice here, we're spending £400 on a marketing agency. That marketing agency is not following up with the leads. Otherwise, we wouldn't need a member of our staff to call all of these leads. So we're paying £400 a month, and that marketing agency are just running our Facebook ads. Does that make sense? Or could I, as a martial arts school owner, invest a little bit more of my time and copy the free YouTube videos that Donovan's giving away and run my own Facebook ads and keep that lead caller in place? Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that marketing agency. What does that do? Okay, all of a sudden, we literally almost break even in month 1. In month 1, we almost break even, and we've only made slight changes. I'm going to get rid of this setup fee. We're going to imagine that there's still no setup fee. Okay, we're only down £125 now in month 1. Our aim as a smart business owner, as a smart martial arts school owner, is we want to decrease the amount of time it takes for us to actually get profit. How long does it take for us to break even? We want it to be as soon as physically possible. So let's imagine we're now charging £37 a month. We've got rid of that agency. We're running ads ourselves, and we're now getting the same amount of members that we were getting before. We are almost breaking even. Now we need to look at this as a smart business owner, look at this spreadsheet and think to ourselves, what other slight change could we make that could benefit us and potentially make it so we are breaking even at least in just month 1. Now, what could we look at? What could we change? Maybe we look at our sales processes and we see that we're getting a lot of leads. We're getting a lot of those people not replying. What can we do to make it so more leads actually reply to us and engage in a conversation? If more leads are engaging in a conversation with us, more of those leads are going to get booked in. If more of those leads get booked in, more of those leads are going to show up. If more of those leads are going to show up, we are naturally going to get a higher amount of new members joining our school. Now, if we can get that And at the same time as that, do a little bit of sales training and become a little bit more comfortable with signing people up. I don't think it would be crazy to think that maybe we could take on 3 more new members with the same amount of leads and everything else in place. So I'm going to say instead of 10 new members, we want to take on 13 new members. What happens from there? Well, in month 1, we basically break even. So that means you are getting your marketing budget back every single month. If you could charge £37 a month, you could have these costings to getting new members, and you could get 13 new members every single month. You would literally be breaking even, which means that money can then be reinvested into advertising. If every single month you'd be able to advertise and spend the same amount of budget every single month, and as long as you charge this amount of money, you had that amount of members, and you had these costings, you'd be absolutely fine. Now, am I telling you that you should be charging £37 a month? No, I'm not. There's lots of our clients who charge a hell of a lot more than that. I'm not telling you how much to charge. I do not own a martial arts school owner, so I steer well away from telling people how much they should actually charge as a martial arts school owner. But this spreadsheet, I am telling you, is going to help open your eyes as to how small changes can have a dramatic effect to the amount of profit you are actually taking on. If you can get to the point where you are at least breaking even in month 1, or even better, profiting in month 1, it means from there you basically have unlimited ad spend and you can just keep spending money and keep growing and not worry about your bank shrinking before you actually see the profits in like month 4, 5, or 6. You want to decrease the amount of time that it's going to take for you to actually start making profit. If you're wondering what this little yellow box is down here, it's basically saying for every pound that I put in, based on these costings, based on all of this over here, for every pound that you put in over here, you are getting £5.80 back. If you go back to the original one that we were looking at, 10 new members at £25 each. For every pound this martial arts school owner was putting in, they were only getting £1.60 back across a 6-month period. Honestly, using this spreadsheet is probably going to really, really open your eyes to how small changes can really, really benefit you. That's everything for this video. I'm sorry about the bags under my eyes. I'm sorry about the bed that I'm sitting on. Not the usual place that I do my video, but I think this information and this spreadsheet was just far too important to not share with you guys as soon as physically possible. That's everything for this video. Yeah, cool. Hi, Donovan here. So, thank you for watching that video. I hope it really, really helped you. As I said, I am in the middle of a house move. That's why I'm on the bed. I just wanted to say one thing before you go. Number one, thank you so much for actually watching this video. It means the world to me. And number two, if you've taken anything from this video and you think there's something in here that is now going to really, really help you, please share this video. Like, share it to your Facebook feed, share it to your Instagram, share it to a specific martial arts school owner who you know is struggling. My goal is to make it easy for martial arts school owners to grow their classes and grow their schools. My goal is to make it easy for martial arts schools to grow. I think we all win when the martial arts industry just continues to grow. So whether people pay me, whether people don't pay me and they use my free content, either way, I'm hitting my goal of helping martial arts schools grow. So please, 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 if you've taken anything from this video and you think it's been helpful, please just share it with at least one other person, because it goes a long way. Thank you.